We're in Barham for the night, and that's the motel that we're staying at, which is pretty good. And this is the mighty Murray River in Barham. Just across the river there's a little town called Kudruk. Pretty awesome old bridge, this one. Turn right at this intersection here, you're going towards Kerrang. Turn left, you're going out towards Deniliquin. Hello guys, we're travelling through Victoria and we just entered New South Wales and we're staying at Barham for the night. This is the Barham Cemetery, so we're just going to do a quick drive through. Have a look, see what it looks like. Could be a bit bumpy, cattle grate. Very pretty. Got little roadways going through. An older section up here, some older headstones. So we're going to have a little pull up here at Barham Cemetery. Just have a bit of a quick wander through here and see what we can see. Pretty little place, this one. Okay, there's some right over far back, but we'll just stick to this section here, I think. Have a bit of a look around.
Dog tag number. Far Eastern Liaison
John C. Gerard.
Far Eastern Liaison Officer. It's World War II.
Some Simpsons from 1947 and 1958. Just have a wander around, see what attracts us. There's a Fraser up the end there, it's a nice little headstone. Alexander, died in 1919. A lot of what? War graves.
2nd 29th Infantry Battalion.
So a bit of a blessings for the service.
And there's one over the back there too.
He's only age 21.
There's one over the back there too.
And R.J. Jamison, or J.R., which he died age 62, but there's a couple of people involved in this one.
There's another war grave there, there's one over the back there.
Yeah, it's quite a few war graves. J.E. Cleland over the back there.
A.C.H. MacDonald, he was a gunner.
Royal Australian Artillery.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. Oh, isn't this cool? I like the writing on these ones.
Yeah.
In loving memory of Robert Ernest Beat, Francis Walter Beat. And they died in 1953 and 1949. Just a quick wander over this one. There's a few few of these ornate things here, which is growing some moss on it, as you can see. Very cool though, very cool.
That's cool.
What's that?
Watch out.
Oops.
You'll get shoved by the angels.
Yeah, we don't want to
You
walk over a
onto-
grave there.
There's 3 in there.
We'll just miss this one. Oh, there is 2. Yeah. I'll get to that one.
Yeah.
Wait for you to move. Have a look at this. That's an interesting thing. That's resin.
Yeah.
They put flowers in resin. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, how's this? Charles Gruyer. It's just a broken cross there. Very cool. Yeah, I'd say there's probably a couple of unmarked graves here, or there's a couple that have, there's a couple pitted for as reserved. Also, I have a K2 with me as well, so if there's anyone around wishes to say hi, feel free to do so. We come with a lot of respect. There's a couple of wrought iron ones over there too, in the middle. I'll have a look at in a sec. Just want to have a look at this solitary wooden cross here. Irvin.
There's another beat, that must be.
There's another beat, so
Must be a family.
a few family
Come round with the marker.
plots around.
Marker angel. Alright mate, we're not going to harass you. Go round,
If there's anyone here who wishes to come forward, you can do so. You can light up my little gadget here I've got in my hand. See if you can light up the lights for us.
He's gotten his attention. Look at that one. He's interested. The angel's interested. Can I have it, sir? Want to put your hand on it, sir?
Can't see the light.
Better?
Yep.
He's thinking about it. He wants me to move forward. He's thinking about it. Doesn't quite understand how it works. It's your aura, mate. If you put your hand over it, the lights will flash. He's curious. He's one of the old school marker angels. He's been here a while. Nah, this is too complicated.
Cool.
He's one of the old school marker angels.
It's alright.
I must have a rubber.
It's a very calming feeling here.
Yeah.
Lovely feeling. I won't go to the
There's
back
one
there.
right
Oh,
down the
there's
back.
a couple of one old one over there. That's tempting to go for a walk down that way, but I'll have a look at these ones first.
I must have a rabbit issue because there's a few rabbits running around.
It's actually pretty well kept, this
Yeah.
cemetery.
I was on a Masonic down
I have a couple of fresh graves here too.
There's another Evelyn. Hey Evelyn, we found you again.
Evelyn gets everywhere.
Popping up everywhere now, love.
Okay, as you can see, we've got a couple of fresh graves. So we're just trying. Oh, here we go. This is not looking very good.
There's a couple of
Alright,
ones as well.
okay. So,
Oh, yeah, that energy.
yeah. What can you say?
They're meant to do that.
We do know the graves sink,
They are meant to do that.
and this is a perfect example of graves sinking.
34? Age 34?
So I'm going to walk around this way because I really want to have a look at this wrought iron one here.
This one, it's just one.
Yeah,
You're going to get shot.
there's
Right up
lots,
the angels are really quite.
lots of unmarked graves here by the looks of it all. Looks like there's a little bit of a rabbit problem here. There's a couple of unmarked, well they're marked, but they don't have anything around them. Like, that's an interesting one. I've got the metal. Stainless steel. I wonder how long before the stainless steel starts looking a little bit old and tarried. But anyway, this is the one I want to have a look at. I like the ironwork on this, and they've painted it silver.
That's probably to stop the rust.
It says Robbie Grunny, I think it says. I'm always fascinated in ironwork, and this one's pretty cool too, in loving memory. It's got a little book thing you can see over there, in loving memory of Elizabeth Peetsk and John Peetsk, John Henry and Anne. These two here I'm going to have a quick look at. I've never actually seen a stainless steel surrounding for a grave. They that's, I mean, there's people here that passed away in the 30s and 20s, and this one 1957. Obviously family, Colville families, and obviously they hadn't really done anything for a long time, and maybe that's the story with these ones here too. So there's a nice little cross there. Just going to sneak through here. Excuse me, there's another unmarked one there, a couple more unmarked ones. Hey? Yeah. Yeah, stop. So we're giving a lot of respect for people. This one's got me intrigued from the back of it. And it's Jesse Evelyn. Another Evelyn. God, you get around Evelyn. But it's a lovely feeling cemetery, this one. I've got absolutely nothing on the K2, nothing's been happening. I just thought I'd let you know. These ones are slightly more modern. I've got little angels on them, and they're all from the family Galway. Very cool. There's another Galway here. It is well looked after. That's quite huge. I have to have a look at this one. It's a different type of, this is like a sandstone almost. This belongs to the Thomas family. I'm not sure what sort of rock this is, but it looks very sandstone-ish. And this one here is quite grand too. It's another Thomas family. So these ones here are all part of the Thomas family. And there's another one here, as you can see, sunken in again. Just got a, there's a lot of, oh my god, there's a lot of sunken ones. There's a few sunken ones over there too. There's another one here. And that just shows you, you know, after a burial, that the ground, when the coffin starts deteriorating, the ground starts shifting. And that's part of the garden section there. And nothing at all has been happening on the K2. Absolutely nothing. Oh, there's a little one over there I neglected. I missed. Probably because I come around the other way. Let's have a quick look at this one. Now, all of these, you see those little markers here, sort of showing where there are graves, obviously. Just gonna say excuse me for a minute. Let's have a quick look at this one. So that's only a small memorial, that one. It's RIP John Thomas Deutsch. He was born in 1889, died in 1951. So even though this is a small one, it's just a memorial for him. Probably where he was buried. Beth's running around picking up flowers. Placing them back on graves, flowers that have been blown off, which is something that we do. The K2 just went off just then.
Hello?
Were you happy about Beth picking up the flowers? Can you flash the lights again for us if you were?
The last one I did, oh look, it's a Herbert.
No more flashing. Did get some wild flashing just before, but I never got it to the camera in time. Well, awesome little cemetery. Very well kept, right next to a golf course. In loving memory of Emily, wife of C.W. Irvin, who died in 1908, aged 44. And Emily and Bruce Murray have a little problem. It's called rabbits. And right next to them is G. Mapleback. And we thank you for your service. It's a lovely little headstone, that one. And Bev's having a grand time having a wandering around. In our last video we mentioned about these markers, marking where graves are.
Plot marker.
Or plot markers, I should say.
There's the old wrought
There's a
iron
couple of wrought iron ones there.
one. There's a big pile of them.
I'd love to take one home,
Yeah,
but I don't think we will.
you can actually buy them online. People post them.
Another nice big solid one. Elizabeth, beloved wife of Carl L. Botcher. Died in 1923, age 64. And Carl joined her in 1938, aged 96.
Someone keeps playing with my camera. They're turning it around while they're putting it on video. See, they just did it then. I'm not videoing.
The war service grave. He was a gunner. S. Mason, 2nd-1st Tank Attack Regiment. Died 26th of August 1957, age 52, so he survived the war. Thank you for your service. In memory of Glenn Douglas Murchie. Marohi. Is that an O? Let's see, yeah, Marohi.
This is something that you see more in America than Australia.
Marohi. National Service Trainee number 37874446, died result of accident 8th of November 1965, aged 20 years.
This is something you see more in America than you do in Australia, putting the coins on the wall direct.
So thank you for your service.
Oh.
This one's a little lost to time, there's no markings. You can see all the wood there is pretty much rotted away to nothing. So it's been here for a long time, but the metalwork is more modern. So at least somebody has done something at some stage. And there is a little cross here too, so maybe something else there too. Section right at the back here feels it's a very heavier energy. I won't really go through it too much, but there is one here I'm particularly drawn to, and that's beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? How cool is that?
That's the one I was going to.
It's awesome. Can't see no name on it. Let's have a quick look at the back. No, nothing on the back. But that, yep, there's no name, no inscription. Check that out. Isn't that awesome?
Sorry, I've got someone asking me.
It's a little statue of Barham. Dedicated, well, it's got a butter churn written on it, and it's dedicated to the pioneer women. Pioneering women raised families, cleared land, built fences, tended stock, sowed crops, and faced many of the dangers of living on the land alone. Often our pioneering women endured basic living conditions in uncomfortable huts, distance from other women by hundreds of kilometres. Most of the first European women arrived in Australia on the first fleet. They were convicts working as servants in the homes of other pioneers, as wives of settlers who began sheep and cattle stations in the outback were wives of the men working on the stations. There we go. Took on all sorts of jobs. Little statue dedicated to the pioneering women.